No, no, you're right, it hasn't. It's really a big tragedy that we can see the trends continuing in many areas, and far from enough is being done. And you know, it should be a criminal act to allow fisheries or fishing subsidies, not to speak of that, in areas where there is overcatch of fish compared to a sustainable development pattern. So, you know, these things are really tough issues. And I remember, as a Norwegian Prime Minister, I remember once the Minister of Fisheries came up to me in the Parliament building, and behind we have this, came up to me and said, you know, Gro, we have to make regulations about cod now. Very strict ones, he said. But the fishermen are absolutely against it, but the research people are saying we have to go all the way down to 200,000 tons from 700,000. And I said, look, we have no choice. This was probably 1990, 91. I had already produced the report. We were following up Norwegian policy. But the drama and the trouble that he and the government faced when we did this, I will never forget it. It was, you know, like a war breaking out. But we did it. You have to do make some very tough decisions. And you have to show the necessary courage, because this was far beyond what anyone had expected, but it was necessary. And, you know, in the next 5 or 10 years, we could see the cod stock recuperating, and the new, you know, again, we have problems today, I think, but because we have the Russians and the Norwegians and we have Europeans otherwise competing for the cod stocks. But it illustrates political decisions have to be taken, and they are sometimes very tough.